Hello, 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 all of my beautiful humans. I hope all is well and well is all. Welcome to Nickism, where all I'm trying to do is promote positivity and encourage you to be the best you possible. So, before we get started, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Leave a story, leave a comment. I'm for it all, and I thank you in advance. Today's topic is celebrating women. That's right, it's Women's History Month. You thought I was not going to celebrate Women's History Month? Stop playing with me. So, we celebrate Women's History Month. For all of y'all don't know, Women's History Month is in March. It started, I think, around 1987, and it just became like a week that we celebrated a week in March. And then a couple of years later, it turned into a whole month. So I definitely appreciate that because our women need to be recognized. Women need to be recognized for all the awesome things that they have done in this world. I mean, from the beginning up until now, and each and every day, women are doing awesome things. And I appreciate you. I celebrate you. So if you're a woman, congratulations. You are doing an awesome job, and continue doing what you're doing. Now, we all know what Women's History Month is pretty much about someone that paved the way for us women. And not just paving a way for us to be heard. Seen while we being heard. And we didn't get that a lot. Many years ago, we didn't get that. Some religions, some cultures, women still don't get that now. But it's women in each culture or in each part of something. These women are breaking through, and they breaking through because they see that the things that how we are treated are not right. It's not equal. Women, we are still fighting for equal pay when we're doing the same jobs. We are no longer just homemakers anymore. We are no longer just teachers anymore. No longer just maids anymore. Women are striving, and we are doing great things. We are now astronauts. We are firefighters. We are lawyers. We are doctors. We are doing things that people said that women couldn't do. I mean, we see truck drivers out here all the time that's women now. Do they get a fair treatment? No, of course they don't get a fair treatment because most women don't get fair treatment because at times it feels though, something, you can't do this because you're a woman, you're not strong enough, this, that, and the other, but that don't stop us. They told us that we was voiceless. We should just be seen and not heard. But guess what? You are hearing women everywhere. Everywhere you go, you hearing women now that's breaking through and making a way. All of my beautiful humans, that's all I'm saying to you. Celebrate because it's about her story. Because we would not be able to celebrate Women's History Month without having her story. Not his story, her story. And that's our history. Because every person in the world counts. But we need to know that women are just as valuable as men are. I definitely believe that. All of my beautiful sisters out here, all of my beautiful women. Like I said, it doesn't matter what culture, what size, what religion, all of these things, none of these things matter. And they don't matter is because we stand under one umbrella. And we stand under that umbrella as women. So we need to uplift one another, my beautiful women. We need to uplift. We need to stop saying, you can't have a seat at my table. You can never sit down. Imagine if Rosa Parks, a Susan B. Anthony, or a Sojourner Truth thought that way. Imagine if they thought that way. They didn't think that way. You know why they didn't think that way? Because they knew whatever knowledge they had, it was important for them to put it into the next woman that was ready to listen, that was ready to do something, to change her way of thinking or whatever the case may be. This is what these women was here for, to uplift the next one, not put them down. So if a person can't sit at your table and you already full, and you still got a plate with a whole bunch of food on it, and then someone come over, they didn't even ask to eat. She might just look hungry. Instead of you turning her away, you sit her down and you let her eat with you. Now that eating could just be knowledge. Because if you already have it all, why keep it for yourself? Let's stop being selfish, my beautiful women. Let's stop being selfish. Because Women's History Month is about uplifting one another. You can't uplift one another if you hiding, or you don't want to be a part, or you feel as though no one is equal to you. No, we want equal to you. You don't want nobody to be as successful as you? Cool. But doesn't mean you don't teach them how to be successful. My beautiful, beautiful women out here. It's not about the hair. It's not about the makeup. It's not about the jewelry. It's not about the clothes. It's not about the size of your boobs, the size of your behind, the hair that you don't have on your body. It's not about none of them things. It's not about none of them things. So when you take all of them away, us women still have our brains. You understand what I'm saying? We still have our brains, we still have our mind, and we still have that drive to complete and do any and everything. So if you think it's just about the outside appearance, that's not a woman. That's just makeup. You know that? That's just makeup. That's not a woman. It's what's going on the inside, and it's what we push out there for everybody else to be a part of. Like I tell you, women, we have that nurturing in us. All women have that nurturing in us. We don't have to be mothers, but we have that nurturing factor in us. And because we have that nurturing factor in us, it's like we are designed to want to take care and want to help and want to make sure everything and everybody is okay. And when things look out of whack, we there to pick that slack up. We there to correct the mistakes that was wrong. And that's what women history is all about. When Rosa Parks was sat on that bus and she refused to give her seat up, she didn't refuse to give her seat up because she didn't refuse to give her seat up because she was just tired. She didn't give her seat up because 1, she was black, 2, she was a woman, and 3, she was tired. She was tired of all of these people walking over her, treating her like she was nothing at all. She was tired. And because of her tiredness, she said, you know what? Either I'm going to stand for something or I'm going to fall for anything. And she stood up for that. And because she stood up for that, that allowed not even just women, but allowed all other black people to feel and understand the way that she did. And it allowed us to, guess what? Sit in front of the bus instead of sitting in the back. It's because of that change that she did. Now, my beautiful humans in the world, all of my beautiful women, there are so many women that's in your family, that's in your community right now, that's making changes on a daily basis. Let's celebrate these women. Let's honor these women. Let's honor these women in your family. You know, the ones that took care of your kids when you wasn't doing too well. You know, the one that gave you that money when you almost lost everything. You know, that one that cried and prayed for you when you was going through what you was going through. Let's honor these women right here because these are the stars. This is our women's history right here. For all of those that refuse to sit down, that refuse to bite their tongue, I celebrate you on this day. Because don't. Like I told you, listen, if you're not going to stand for something, then you will fall for anything. And my beautiful women, and this is what I love about women, because we all going to stand for something. We all going to stand for something. Especially if we believe it with all our hearts and all our mights. We definitely are going to. Now, last week, it's been a whole lot going on with the YouTube and me trying to get this and me trying to get that out of there. So it's been a whole lot of technical difficulties. So I hope this one make it, because I really want women to understand you are important. You can do anything that you put your mind to, and just keep on doing what you're doing. Like I said, if nobody else want to celebrate you, I celebrate you and you celebrate yourself. Because there's no limit to what we can do. There is no limit. Listen, women, we are limitless right now. Of all the possibilities, all the things we can do, it's like limitless. So let's embrace the limitless of being a woman. Let's stand together as a sisterhood of women. Let's stop tearing one another down and let's lift one another up. Let me tell you something. It's not my place to tell your story. It's only my place to tell my story. But when I tell my story, I pray and I hope that it can uplift somebody else to do better in their life. I tell you that right now. So all of my beautiful women out here, take care of yourself. Understand that you are important. Understand to continue doing the work that you're doing and let nobody stop you. Stay blessed.